Hey, I'm Zoe, and this is the Relentless Reset. No formulas, no fixes, just short, honest reflections on navigating the messy middle of growth and becoming.
You've probably noticed by now, every reset, no matter the theme, points in the same direction. It all points you back to you. Your voice, your body, your compass. Now, we've said it before, we can't control other people. We can't control external circumstances. There are just too many variables. All roads lead inward because that's where our power lives. And I know that's not what many of you want to hear, because it goes against everything we've learned. We are trained to treat everyone else's map as more reliable than our own. What they think, what they expect, what they approve of. We can know the truth, give ourselves permission, even drop the performance and still freeze. Because one trap remains. The truth trap. Now, to be clear, the trap is not your fault, and it likely wasn't set maliciously. First, you trusted others to survive. It was baked into belonging and safety. But then culture doubled down as you got older. Schools, jobs, advertising, all reward you for following the maps of others. And the message is very clear. Don't trust yourself unless it's been externally validated. The problem is that no one tells you when it's time to graduate from other people's maps to your own. So the old map keeps running your life, even when it no longer fits. But what kept you safe as a child is stealing your freedom now. It's keeping you from building the muscles of your own inner compass. All the other resets may serve to provide clarity, but clarity without that trust, that's paralysis. For any of this to work, we have to be operating from an internal locus of control. It's time to reclaim our own maps, to rebuild self-trust. And that's not rebellion, it's just evolution. So how do we practice self-trust? It's my favorite word, attention. Notice where your focus goes. If you are always tuned outward, seeking validation, scanning for approval, your inner voice will stay quiet. If you always override yourself, that becomes the default. That's the strongest muscle you're building. Self-trust is interrupting that habit and redirecting it back inward. Start treating your inner voice with the same respect you'd give someone you admire, and listen with intention. And remember, often that voice doesn't come in words at all. It comes through the body. A gut drop when you are about to say yes but mean no, or easier breathing when you lean toward what's right. That's interoception, the sort of sciencey word for listening inward. Self-trust isn't just a thought in your head, it's embodied. But no matter how you practice it, here's the thing. Self-trust isn't certainty. It's not about always making the right move. It's built the same way trust is built in any relationship, not through the absence of conflict, but in how you come back to each other after conflict. Trust is built through rupture and repair. So it's not about avoiding mistakes. It's about knowing you'll survive them. Maybe think about self-trust like surfing. A surfer learns a few things very quickly. First, you cannot control the ocean. It will humble you every time you try. But you can learn to read the patterns and use them to adjust. Second, you won't ride every wave, not even close. But the goal isn't to stay up all the time. The goal is to ride more waves than you spend underwater. And that proportion only improves with experience. Third, falling isn't failure. Even the most experienced surfer will wipe out, but they panic less, recover faster, and paddle back out again. For them, falling is just feedback. Fourth, most of surfing is getting out into the water and paddling. You can read all the books, listen to all the best surfers, buy all the best equipment. But fundamentally, the only way to be a better surfer is to keep paddling back out. Finally, a surfer can't think their way through a wave. Overthinking or even hesitation almost guarantees a wipeout. All they can do is trust in their experience, read the conditions, and go. Every one of those lessons translates to self-trust. You will get wiped out sometimes. You will flip back into old patterns, but a fall doesn't erase your progress, just like a wipeout doesn't erase your ability to surf. The more you trust yourself, the more you can adapt, the steadier you'll become, and the faster you will recover. So here's the reframe. What if life isn't about doing it right? What if it's about doing it again and again? More aware, more intentional, more aligned each time. Progress, not perfection. Self-trust doesn't mean you'll never doubt yourself. It doesn't mean you're always right. It means you know, even if you're wrong, that you'll deal with it. That's capacity. That's self-efficacy. If everything else falls away, relationships, roles, achievements, what's left? You, your compass, your return. The ocean will always move. The waves will always rise and fall. Self-trust is knowing you can paddle back out again and again with the confidence that no matter what happens, you can recover. And that's the heart of it. It's not certainty, but confidence in your ability to reset. So today, catch one moment you're tempted to look outward first. Pause. Ask your inner compass instead. Do it once, twice, 3 times. Each time you're building the muscle of self-trust. And once that trust starts to root, something really surprising happens. Life stops being about survival and correction. It starts making space for something lighter. Joy. And that's where we're going next. If this has been resonating, I would love to stay on this journey with you. We've got 2 episodes left in season 1 of the podcast. So please do subscribe on YouTube or rate the podcast wherever you're listening. It helps other people to find me. And if you want to keep resetting between seasons, you can sign up for my twice monthly newsletter, The Reframe, at relentlessly.me/podcast. That's relentlessly.me/podcast. In the meantime, reset as many times as you need, and I'll see you next week.